Grand Rising, Grand Rising. How's everybody doing? I hope everybody's doing good. As for myself, I'm doing great. Yes, as well as to be expected. I don't know if some of y'all heard or not, but my brother passed away. We'll be burying him this weekend. And yeah, my heart has been heavy. I mean really heavy, but I know it's life. Okay. And I know I have to keep pushing forward, you know. So I'm trying not to let it get the best of me. All praises to the Most High. You know, God makes the final decision. So with that, I'm good. Anyway, before we get started today, please like, share, and subscribe. Make sure you hit that notification bell. Make sure it says all so that when I go live, you'll get notified. Okay? And with that, let's talk about it. Class is in session. Yes. Listen, y'all. I have some things I want to talk about. One of them I want to talk about is married couples. I'm not married, but this is just something I want to speak on, okay? Because I feel as though it's very important. So I want to speak about it. If you're married and you say you love your husband or you say you love your wife, okay? Make sure that you do things that show that you really love your husband or your wife. And what I mean by that is that, because some people, they say they love their husband or they love their wife, but they allow things to go on in their marriage. And the things that goes on in their marriage, right, doesn't really show that you love that person. Okay? Let me give you an example so y'all can see where I'm going at with this. Like when you say, let's see how I want to put it. When you say, all right, wait a minute. When you married and you see something going on with your husband or vice versa, okay? And you say you love them, but you don't make the right choices and decisions that shows you truly love that person, okay? Some of you become enablers to your husband or to your wife, okay? That's not showing them that you really love them by becoming their enabler. When you say you love your husband or your wife, you're supposed to love them unconditionally and genuinely. And you're supposed to love them for real. Don't love them and yet you're how can I put it? Don't say you love them, but at the same time you're doing something to them that's hindering their growth or hindering them from being a better person. Okay? And that's what some people do to their husbands or to their wives. They say they love them, but they do things that hurts that person. And some people, some of you don't even recognize that's what you're doing. You know, you say you love your husband, or you say you love your wife, but yet, say for instance, your wife out there doing drugs and whatever, right? But you say you love your wife, but at the same time, she's out there using, and you're not doing anything to make make her get help. And what I mean by that is, I know you can't, a person gonna do it when they ready. But what I'm saying is that don't keep taking care of her, right? And she out there using and stuff and messing up herself. Don't keep, you know, taking care of her, paying the bills, giving her a place to lay her head, food to eat, stuff like that. Make it rough for her. Tell her she gotta leave your house. If she gonna keep using, she got to leave. And you let her know, I'm not gonna be in here taking care of you and doing for you while you go out and get high every day. I love you, and I'm not gonna watch you destroy yourself. You see what I'm saying? Y'all, I hope y'all feel where I'm coming from now. I hope you understand what I mean. When you say you love somebody, you're supposed to love that person. And I know it's hard sometimes to put your foot down and say, I'm leaving. If you can't get it together, I got to go. Because I can't sit around and watch you destroy yourself. You know? But sometimes that's what we gotta do. We gotta do what we gotta do. And sometimes that's what we gotta do. We gotta leave. We gotta put our foot down. You know? Sometimes we gotta, give them an ultimatum so that they'll know that it's not a game. I'm not playing with you. You know what I mean? I really love you, and I'm not going to stay here and watch you destroy yourself. And so that's what I'm talking about when I say, if you really love your spouse, show her or show him that you really love them by not allowing them to destroy themselves. Destroy themselves. You can't allow that. Because that means if you allow them to just do what they're doing and you're not really, putting your foot down and really, like letting them know, look, you got to leave here if you're going to keep doing that. I'm not accepting that. I'm not going to sit around and watch you do that to yourself. You got to go. Like, yeah, that's showing a person you really love them. Excuse me. But some people don't do that. They'll hanging there and hanging there, hanging there just because they love that person. And so they'll just keep hanging in there. And that's not good, because that means you're enabling that person, or that means that person can continue to do what they're doing because you're not really going to say anything or do anything, and they know it. You see what I'm saying? They know it. So what do they do? They continue on doing what they doing. Because they feel as though you're not going to do anything. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. They feel as though you're not going to do anything, you know, about the situation. So they going to keep doing what they doing. And if you really love that person, that's your spouse. If you really love them, you're not going to, allow them to continue doing what they doing to destroy themselves. You're not going to sit around and watch it. You're going to figure out something you can do about it. If that means leave her or leave him, then that's what you got to do. But I just feel like, when you say you really love somebody, and just because you married to them, I feel as though you don't. That don't mean you sit around and watch them destroy themselves. You see what I'm saying? I think you should. There's something that should be done. You got to put your foot down. Eventually, you can't just set up there and let the person, just do whatever they want to do. And they hurting themselves. You already know that. They hurting themselves. They destroying themselves by doing whatever they doing. If they using, they destroying themselves by doing that. So eventually, you gotta put your foot down. You know what I mean? You gotta put your foot down and let them know I love you, but I love you, and I'm not gonna sit here and watch you destroy you. You know, I'm gonna have to leave, or you're gonna leave. One of us got to go because I'm not gonna sit here and watch you destroy yourself. You see what I'm saying? That's when you really love somebody. That's showing love. Sometimes we allow ourselves to get caught up in loving the person, and what we don't do is we don't you know we don't, how can I put it, we don't put our foot down. We allow the person to keep doing what they're doing because we love them and we want them to be there with us. Some of us are not strong enough to like put our foot down and say enough is enough. I'm not going to continue to do this. I'm not going to continue to sit here and watch you destroy yourself. You know? So we got to make some choices and decisions. That it's not going to be easy, right? But we got to do something because I love you unconditionally and I love you enough that I'm not going to sit here and watch you, destroy you. I'm not going to do that. I can't do that. You know? And that's the truth. If you really love somebody, you don't want to sit and watch them destroy themselves. You don't want to do that. Eventually you want to put your foot down and let them know, look, we're going to have to end our relationship or something because I'm not going to sit here and accept this. I'm not going to sit here and watch you, like I said, destroy yourself. And I have seen people do that with their spouse. They know what's going on with their spouse, but they'll let them continue doing what they're doing. Because sometimes you've been with a person so long, you don't have it in you to tell that person, look, we gotta split up. We gotta end this until you can get yourself together. Some people don't have the power in them to do that or to say that. You see what I'm saying? Some people don't have it in them to stand up to their spouse and say, enough is enough. Now I'm not gonna sit around here and watch you destroy yourself. That's what I'm not gonna do. So you need to you need to fix this, you know? And especially if you've been going through this same thing for a long time, you know? It's time to make a difference. It's time to make a difference. It's just that simple. So this is something I wanted to touch on because when you married to somebody, I haven't been married, but I've talked to other couples and seen other couples. When you with your spouse, I know for me, I don't want to see my spouse doing nothing to hurt himself. Okay, I don't want to see my spouse doing nothing to hurt himself. I don't want to see my spouse doing nothing to hurt our marriage. Okay, so eventually, yeah, yeah, I'm gonna put my foot down. And we're going to have to make some choices and decisions about this. Because I don't want to see my husband messing up our relationship. It don't necessarily have to be like drugs, but I'm also talking about like cheating. You know, if he cheating and I know he cheating, yeah, I got a problem with that. We gotta nip that in the bud. Cause you're not gonna do that to me. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. You're not gonna do that to me. You're not gonna be married to me and you cheating on me and stuff, and I'm just gonna be sitting back, hurt, but not saying nothing. No. That's not how that go. Uh-uh. Oh no, baby. You're not gonna do that to me. We're gonna depart until you get it right, till you get yourself together. Then when you get yourself together, you can come back and talk to me. If I'm not, you know, how can I put it? Yeah, once you get it together, you can come back and talk to me. If I'm still available, we might try it. We might try it again. Or get marriage counseling. Because let's be clear about something. If my spouse out there doing stuff, you know, on me, like cheating on me and stuff, or got an addiction problem, or whatever the case may be, yeah, I'm gonna try to work it out. But now I'm not gonna put no whole bunch of years into this marriage and you just doing whatever. Okay, you ain't even trying to change so that we can be so that our marriage can be happy. No, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that. And I'm not gonna sit there and let you, I'm not just gonna be sitting there killing all time waiting on you to get it together. No, I'm not. Because evidently, if you married and y'all got problems with your marriage and your spouse is not trying to make changes, evidently he don't love you like he claimed he did. Because if you love your husband and your husband love you like y'all say y'all do, y'all gonna work that out. Y'all gonna work that thing out. Y'all gonna work that thing out, okay? Because when I get married, ain't no calling it quits. And whoever end up being my husband, I'm gonna let him know, baby, I'm in it for the long ride, okay? There's no divorce. We're not divorcing. I'm not divorcing. I'm not separating. None of that. So, if marriage is not what you want, then don't get with me. I'm not the one you want to be with. I'm looking for marriage and I want to stay with my husband. Whoever I marry, that's who I'm staying with. It's not up for debate. It's not, you know what I'm saying? We're not going to be running around playing games and shit. No. No. Once we're married, we're married. And we're going to make it work. Period. We're going to make it work. Okay? It's just simple as that. We're going to make it work. Real talk. Big that. We're going to make it work. Yeah. It ain't gonna be one. It ain't gonna be that type of party where it's though. You know, it's just not. I don't want that. I don't want that for myself. I want somebody that I can be with, love unconditionally. Somebody who follows the Most High Yah. Yes. Somebody that's tapped in spiritually. Yeah. Somebody that pray. That we can pray together. Because I believe if you put prayer, if you put the Most High in front of everything, I think everything will work itself out. You know, so that's what I want. I don't want no, I'm not divorcing. I want to get married and I'm not having no divorce. No separate, we're not separating or none of that. So if somebody, somebody get with me, I'm putting all my cards on the table. I'm gonna let a nigga know what's up. What's up? What's up? Yes. Yes, I am. I'm gonna let a nigga know what's up, what's up. Yes, I am. Let them know what's up. Because I don't want no divorce. I don't want no separation. We're going to stay together and it's going to work. It ain't we're going to stay together and try to make it work. Nope. We're going to stay together and it's going to work. It's going to work. Period. Period. We ain't up for debate and all that. We ain't, you know what I mean? We ain't got to discuss it. We're going to do whatever it takes to make it work. Because that's what page I'm on in my life. I want to get married. And whoever I marry, we're going to be together. Period. 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 All right? Mm-hmm. Yep. I'm not separating. I'm not going to divorce court or none of that bullshit. Whoever I marry, we in it for the long ride. So yeah, that's for real. So I'm telling you, whoever I marry, whoever I get with, I'm gonna let them know that what I'm looking for, and what I'm looking for is a husband. And I'm not getting no divorce or none of that. We're gonna stay together until it ends, till death do us part. Period. It's just that. It's as simple as that. That's what we're gonna do. Yep. Because that's just how I see it. And I'm gonna tell you something. I feel like some marriages don't work because, excuse me, some marriages don't work because y'all go in it. Some of y'all go in the marriage on half, if you know what I'm saying. Like some of y'all get married and you going in it because the man got money, right? Most of the time it's about money. You don't go in it saying, yes, this is my husband until death do us part. Hey, yes. You don't go in it saying that you're going to stay with this man till death do y'all part. Y'all don't go in it saying that. Y'all go in it looking for the money. Okay? Want to know how much money he got, or he got money. Do he got money? Some of y'all go in the shits talking about money. You don't go in it saying, yeah, I'm in this. This is a one and done thing. And I'm in it. Mm-hmm. You don't go in it saying that. And that's why I think a lot of y'all marriages don't work. Because you go in it after something. You're after something when you go in it. You don't go in it saying, that's right, this is my husband till death do us part. we in this for the long ride. You see what I'm saying? And some of y'all don't do that. You don't make your mind up from the beginning that you're going to stay with your husband. Some of y'all going in it and you got something on your mind, in the back of your mind, that you want from this man or the woman. And that's why I think a lot of y'all relationships, a lot of y'all marriages don't work. hmm Y'all be having y'all mindset on one thing, or y'all be having y'all mindset on something that this man got or that this woman got. And like I said, most of the time, it's about money. Y'all got your mind wrapped around money. Real talk. And that's why, you know what I'm saying? That's why things turn out the way they do. For real. If you don't go into your relationship wanting it to work, you know, and believing that it can work no matter what, huh? If you don't go in it with that type of man's mindset, I don't know what to tell you. Yeah, because you need to go into your marriage saying, I'm in this for the long ride. We doing this, baby. We in this for the long ride. We in this until what? Till death do us part. So you gotta go in it, you know, making up your mind already that you gonna be with this man and you gonna be with this woman. You see what I'm saying? And some of y'all don't do that. Y'all go in it, you're hesitating before you even say I do. Okay? But you go ahead with it. You got doubt and stuff in your mind already, but you go ahead with it. Right? And that's a problem right there. You are basically how can I put it? You basically putting a damp on your marriage already when you go in it with doubt. You go in it with, if this, what if, you know, is he going to cheat? Is he going, you know, do this and do that? You already putting a jinx on your marriage when you do that. When you go in it with doubts and stuff like that. You know what I mean? You got all this doubt and, you know, you wondering if he going to cheat, if he going to be cheating and all this, you know, and you just getting married, but you got all this stuff in your head about your marriage. Instead of saying, baby, we in this for the long ride, okay? We in this till death do us part. Period. Right? That's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to go in it speaking stuff into existence. Okay? That's what y'all supposed to do. But yet, a lot of y'all get married and you got all this doubt up in your head and stuff, and you got what if he start, what if she start, and all this. No, before you even get married, you find out if that's what you really want to do, and you be honest with yourself. See, a lot of y'all don't be honest with yourself. Y'all be saying y'all want to get married and all that, but a lot of y'all don't want to get married. A lot of y'all don't. A lot of y'all, it be bullshit. Y'all be after that money. Y'all be trying to find that man with that money. That's what y'all be doing. Let's be honest. Let's keep it real now. Y'all be looking for that man with that money. Oh, yeah. Like, seriously, y'all do. And then y'all jump and y'all marry him or marry her, you know. And then you're sitting back wonder, you know, then once y'all try to that, then you got all these if, ands, and buts running through your head. That's crazy. That right there, you done jinxed your whole marriage right there with all that you got going on. And you just married them. But you got all these if, ands, and buts in your head floating around in your mind about your husband or about your wife. Y'all gotta stop doing that. Y'all gotta stop doing that. First of all, ask yourself, am I really ready for this? Am I really, 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 really ready for this? So, I don't know. But when I tie the knot, baby, we're in this until death do us part. There's no separating. There's no divorcing. We ain't even thinking about none of that. Yes, that's how I'm gonna be when I get married. Okay, I'm not even that thought not even gonna be in there. Divorce or uh marriage counseling or and stuff like that. No, my main thing that's gonna be in my head is putting in that work so I'll have a good marriage. Okay, that's what I'm gonna be thinking about. Putting in that work so I'll have a good marriage. Period. Period. Okay, that's how it's gonna be for me. Yes, I'm stepping in there. Yes, baby. We are in this for the long ride. There will be no divorcing. There will be no separation. Okay. Simple as that. Yeah, but shucks. I'm telling you, that's how it's going to be for me. I don't know about nobody else, but that's how it's going to be for me. I'm going into my marriage wanting to be married and wanting my marriage to last forever. Period. That's how it's going to be. And that's how you got to go in it. You can't go in it want that man's money or think about that woman's money or think about that man's money. That's what I'm talking about. Y'all get into these marriages. Some of y'all get into these marriages and y'all got y'all mind on all the wrong shit. Seriously. You got your mind on all the wrong shit. And that's why a lot of times some of y'all marriages don't work out. Because what should be on your mind is that, yes, baby, I'm happy. I love you. And we're going to do this. There will be no other after me, baby. There will be no other after you. Okay? There will be nobody else. Okay? Till death do us part, baby. We in it for the long ride. Point blank. Those are the things that y'all should have on your mind when you ready to get married. But some of y'all, you write about that woman's money, how much that money that woman got, or you write about how much money that man got, and all this. Y'all got so much stuff on y'all mind besides just getting married and enjoying your husband and enjoying your wife and just sticking together. Period. Period. Just sticking together and make up in your mind, point blank, period, that it's going to work. My marriage is going to work. My marriage is going to work. Me and my husband are going to be just fine. Everything's going to be Gucci. And that's how you supposed to go in it. You supposed to go in it saying that your marriage is going to work. Excuse me. That's how you supposed to do it. Go in it saying that your marriage is going to work. Period. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. My marriage is going to work. I'm going to be good. My marriage is Gucci. My marriage is going to be Gucci. And me and my husband is going to be together till death do us part. You're supposed to go into your marriage thinking just like that. That you and your husband is going to get married and y'all are going to be together. Period. That's how you're supposed to do it. But some of you, you don't think like that. You don't think like that. And when you're thinking it's not right, and you know what I mean? When you're not thinking right, makes a big difference. I already made up in my mind. I'm getting married, and my husband, me and my husband is going to be together. It's no separating. It's no divorcing. We're going to be together, and our marriage is going to work. All praises to the Most High, because that's what we're going to do. We're going to put the Most High first, because whoever I marry is going to believe in the Most High, and we're going to pray together, and we're going to stay together until death do us part. Period. Period. Ain't no other way to look at it. Mm-hmm. You're going to have challenges in your marriage. That's why you stick with your husband and you stick with your wife, because you're going to have some challenges. But if y'all stick together and lean on one another when you're going through something, when you're going through a storm, y'all will be all right. Y'all will be just fine. But it doesn't work out because soon as he get laid off the job and the money not flowing, you mad. You mad. Or as soon as she get laid off and she asking you for more money than she normally do, now you upset. You see what I'm saying? And it ain't supposed to be like that. Y'all supposed to sit down and discuss it. Baby, I got laid off. So some of the stuff that, I normally do, we're going to have to sit down and work this out. Because the money, the same money not coming in that was coming in at first. And y'all supposed to sit down and work it out so that both of y'all will be on the same page about y'all finances and what's coming in and what's going out. You see what I'm saying? Because he's not working now, he's laid off. So now he's not bringing in the same money he was bringing in. So now y'all need to really sit down and talk so y'all can work it out. You see what I'm saying? And that's the problem. Communication. A lot of y'all marriages is all jacked up because you don't want to communicate. Because you're hiding stuff. And because you don't want him to know this, that, and the other. And she don't want him to know this, that, and the other. He don't want her to know this, that, and the other. And that's why a lot of times the marriages are not working. They just not. Because y'all hiding shit. You don't want to be straight up and honest with your husband. You don't want to be straight up and honest with your wife. And that's a problem. That's a problem right there all by itself. That you don't want to be open and honest with your husband. Or vice versa. The husband don't want to be open and honest with you. That goes both ways. But that's why that's why a lot of y'all marriages are not working. They're just not working. Because y'all don't want to communicate and stuff. And then every time a little storm come up, y'all mad. Somebody getting mad. Because it's affecting the money. And some of y'all, that's all some of y'all think about is the money. Some of y'all married because that man make good money. Some of y'all married because the man make good money. You don't even love him, really. Some of y'all don't even go into marriage with love. You go in it because that man making good money. So I just wanted to talk about that. I wanted to put that out in the atmosphere and give y'all something to think about. Especially my melanated people of color. Yeah, give y'all something to think about because we are made for each other. The melanated man and the melanated woman. We are made for each other. We fit each other like a puzzle. The problem is us. We are the problem of our own problems. We are. We are the problem of our own problems. But we were meant to be together. We fit each other like a puzzle. The problem is us. We are the problem. It's just that simple. I love y'all. I hope this was helpful to some of y'all. Like, share, subscribe, leave a comment. I'll holler at y'all on the next one. Peace. Stay prayed up, y'all. Stay prayed up.